Welcome to episode 9 of the 2024 season's Coach Ollie Smith Show, brought to you by the folks at Twin City Used Cars. Coach, go on the road at Fort Payne. Tough night for the team. You take a loss there. Let's talk a little bit about early miscues and the impact they had on the game.
Absolutely, and a shank point, short field, had an offsides early, get you behind the chains and early downs, different things like that. Can't do that. Definitely playing at a place like Fort Payne.
Yeah, it made the game really difficult to know. Opening drive, your center gets sent out for an equipment issue, and then you have the bad. It's just sometimes you have the perfect storm, and it was kind of that way Friday.
Absolutely, anything you could think of that could go wrong went wrong in that game, but we still had a chance at the end. So that you have to tilt your hat there.
So, Christopher Tomas, 2 opportunities to kick field goals, hit both of those. That is a bright spot going down the stretch for your team.
Absolutely. Definitely, heading down to the home stretch, trying to get into the playoffs. And that in the playoffs, you want to be able to have somebody to run out there and get points. And I think Chris can do it. He's working to get better every week.
So we get to the second half, hit a long pass for a touchdown. It kind of gets called back. You fight through that, right? 2 touchdown passes to TJ in the second half. One of those, our play of the game, it's 3rd and goal. Kind of talk us through that play for me.
Well, at that point, and it was getting,
crunch
time there. And so we want to get the ball in one of our best players' hands. TJ's obviously one of those best guys, and so he was going to get it. So Coach kind of called swing, and so Kai put it right out there where if he didn't get it, no one else could. They had 3 defenders to run out there on him. I think 40 was with him all night long. Everywhere he went, it was either 40 or zeros spying him. And so they did a good job of trying. But even with 3 guys draped on him, he made a heck of a catch.
That's a reminiscent play of TJ Worthy. It's kind of who he is. You need a big play. TJ's going to deliver either in the run game or the pass game for you.
Absolutely.
So, obviously, unable to get the win at the end. What does your team take away from that loss at Fort Payne?
Well, we got to come out and start fast. You take away the lead week, but going back to Bob Jones, we've actually had some slow starts. We got to get going faster. Can't shoot ourselves in the foot, and getting better, especially getting ready to go into the month of November.
So obviously, getting ready to move into these last couple of weeks of region play, and we'll be talking more about the upcoming game against Southside. But first, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with our player interview here on episode 9 of the Coach Ollie Smith Show. Welcome into segment 2 of week 9 of the Coach Ollie Smith Show here in 2024. Our player interview for this week, senior defensive lineman Trey Williams. Trey, thanks for joining us.
I'm happy to be here.
So Trey, a switch from offense to defense. Do you like the switch so far?
I love it.
What do you like most about playing defensive line?
The motor that you gotta have, you gotta have that beast mentality.
That intensity. You gotta get effort, right? All right. So, question about your teammates. Who is your strongest teammate? Physically, like strongest dude. Who is it? Khalid. All right. Who's the fastest coach?
Coach Daughter.
Wow. All right. Who's your favorite teacher?
Coach Graves.
Coach Graves. All right. And what's your favorite class right now?
I had to say dog class.
Okay.
Forensics.
Okay. So when you graduate, what do you want to do?
I want to go play college ball.
You want to go play college ball? What about after that?
I want to have my own HVAC business.
Want to have your own HVAC business? Awesome. Great. All right. Who's been the biggest influence on you becoming who you are? Or let me ask this question. Who's a role model for you? Who do you look up to?
I say Coach Elvis, because I can relate to a lot from him.
Okay. If you could own any car, what would your dream car be?
Hellcat.
Okay. All right. As far as this week against Southside, why is this game important to you and your teammates?
It's important to us because we got to show everybody, we got to send a message across our region.
Okay. All right, so what are you going to do Friday night to get ready for the game? What are you going to be listening to or locking into to get ready to go?
Honestly, I actually like don't listen to music. I just like to go take a nap for the game.
Okay. Well, Trey, good luck against Southside. Go Titans.
Go Titans.
Welcome into segment 3 of week 9 of the Coach Ali Smith Show here in 2024. Coach, we shift our attention here in week 9 to the Southside Panthers, another region game. And obviously it's important for that reason, but there is a lot of local hype about this particular game. Why is it important to your team?
Well, again, I said this earlier when they announced the schedule, and they will be on our schedule for the first time in the history of our school. A lot of these kids know each other. They've grown up. Some of them may have played Pee Wee football together. Some of them may go to church together. Some of them may have went to middle school together. So, they know each other. I'm sure that'll be give them a little bragging rights throughout the community.
And the reality is, after what happened at Fort Payne last week and they beat Buckhorn, this has kind of got a second place on the line feel to it in region play.
Well, for us, it's got everything on the line for us. We coming in with a mindset of get it done, do or die type of mentality, and our kids are thinking that way. So we're locked in terms of that.
Panthers started 1-3, but have really picked up since then. When you watch them on film, what do you see from them offensively?
I see some big old guys moving around, doing a good job of executing. They really big up front. The quarterback moves, and he really manages the game well, gets it out. The coaching staff doing a really good job of getting the ball where they want it to go.
Yeah, that offensive line is what jumps. I've seen them in person. That is the part of that team that really just jumps out at you. Not to take anything away from their other athletes, but
no.
You said defensively, what's their mindset? What are they going to try to do?
I think defensively what they're trying to do is keep the ball in front of you, make you have to drive the field, and make a mistake.
They don't want to give up big plays.
No, they're not going to give up a big play. That's not what their objectives is.
So that's where who's the guy who's their dog on defense?
I think you look at number 99 at the front end. I think he does a really good job, and then you look at 0 in the middle right there.
So what are the keys for victory for the Titans on Friday?
For us to take care of us, and that's absolutely what we got to do. We got to get back to playing Titan football, not shooting ourselves in the foot on early downs, just locking in, taking care of our business every single play.
Honoring the 1984 Emma Sansom State Championship team on Friday night as well. It'd be great to have some of those guys back in house too.
Yeah, you get an opportunity to see some people that you probably hadn't seen in a long time. I guess they would be very excited about being around, and so we're excited to be able to do that.
Coach, good luck against Southside on Friday night, and go Titans.
Go Titans.